Keyword here, the keyword is practice. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I really miss saying this. I know I've been away for like a month now. The thing is that I have traveled and then I got super sick. So I'm fine now, but it was actually hard for me to film anything basically or share anything on like TikTok or YouTube. So yeah, but then I'm finally back. Today we're gonna be talking about fluency. What does it mean? And can you be fluent in 1 month? Like, it's a very interesting topic, at least for me, because I used to compare myself to others about this. I speak fluent English and fluent Spanish and fluent whatever in 1 month, in 3 months, and I was actually comparing myself to others. So today we're gonna talk about my perspective and my experience, and I get to share with you what does fluency mean. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Right, you guys, what does fluency mean and can you be fluent in 1 month? So let's just answer one by one. Fluency, it means, as I asked ChatGPT, it means speaking one language smoothly, with less effort and naturally, which I agree with. And also from my own perspective, speaking one language fluently or having fluency means to have this flow. And what I mean by flow, I mean that once you open your mouth and start speaking, you have it. Like, you don't have to think that much. You don't have to put that effort to be able to communicate or express yourself. And you can basically 90% of the time talk about whatever. And I said 90% because there are complicated topics that sometimes I'm having a hard time myself talking about, like for example medical stuff, economy. Sometimes, there are complicated, and you have to either study first and do your own research, or at least have the vocabulary in order to talk about it. The definition of fluency, it differs from a person to another, from a language learner to another. For example, for I don't know, for someone, being fluent, it means being able to order food in Spain or in Turkey, for example, in his target language. For another person, being able to read in his favorite book in that target language. So it really differs from a person to another, and I cannot give you like fluency means this, but generally speaking, I would say having flow. I would say not having that much trouble communicating in the language, not having to think so much in order to talk about a specific thing. To have the perfect grammar, by the way. Like, grammar here is not that important. For example, I feel like I can express myself, I would say 85% of the time in Spanish, but my grammar is not that great. I'm still working on it, and I'm trying to make it, as I talked before, like, not to overthink grammar, So that's what I'm trying to do. So being fluent doesn't necessarily mean that you have a perfect grammar as well. So I just wanted to highlight this. Everyone, since we actually answered the question about what does fluency mean, let's talk about, can you be fluent in 1 month? So according to the previous answer about fluency and the flow, speaking smoothly and naturally,
no, you cannot be fluent in 1 month because you
will need more time than 1 month. You at least 9 months. It depends again on you and your schedule, your routine, everything. But it took me 1 year to be fluent in English. It took me 1 year to be fluent in Spanish. It took me 1 year to be fluent in Turkish. So 1 month isn't enough and isn't logical that you have this flow in 1 month. But 1 month can make you better. For example, you can, in 1 month, you can introduce yourself, you can talk about your hobbies, you can talk about your work, but 1 month isn't enough to be fluent, to call yourself fluent if we're talking about the flow thing, right? We answered that 2 questions about fluency definition and can you be fluent in 1 month. Let's talk about how you can be fluent. Like, I'm not gonna tell you a specific time to be fluent, but like how exactly you can be fluent and hit that fluency and have this flow in your target language. So me personally, I believe that I need another video, like a full video about this to tell you how to be fluent, but let's just summarize it together. How to be fluent, if I would tell you, the key word here is practice. I know I have said that a lot, so many times, practice, but really practice is the key, because the more you practice, the more you speak, the more you will get used to the language, and the more you will feel comfortable with the language. And being comfortable with the language, it means speaking it naturally. So it's like a circle, right? The more you practice, the more you will get better, the more you will actually reach that fluency. So the more you try to make it uncomfortable, you will get comfortable at the end. So the key as well is being uncomfortable and then being comfortable. Also, another thing that I suggest you do to be fluent is to have a routine. As I said, it depends on your lifestyle and your, I don't know if you're working or you're like a full-time I don't know, mom, or I don't know, you have a lot of things going on in your life, and of course life gets in the way. But I would suggest that you have a routine and try to stick to it. For example, I know that every day I will be practicing Spanish for 10 minutes. It's something in my routine, and if I couldn't do it for like 2 times, that's okay, because it's not my fault. Things happen. But have a routine and stick to it will lead to fluency. And practice, another important tip, that patience. And I tell that to myself as well, because I'm not a patient person. I have dedications and I keep on going and everything, but the lack of patience that I have, it makes the process so boring and so long that it's like a chore, you know. It's not that I'm having fun with it, for example. And I don't want you to feel the same. I want you to have fun, and I want you to enjoy it more, right? So I would suggest that you try to be patient, because I just said, like, it will take some time. So be patient and just do your best and wait for the fluency. It will come. It will come and find you. Don't worry about it. So yeah, is immersion. Why immersion is important? Because the more you listen to a language, and the more you get surrounded by a language, and the more you use a language, trust me when I say it will actually get you involved in it. For example, like, I don't know how to put it, but it's like you will be involved in the language. Like, you will be thinking in the language, you will have dreams in the language, and um, you will be using it, you know, even with yourself in your room. Like, you will, oh, instead of saying it in your mother tongue, you'll say, oh, I just have to do that. Or you're going to count in that target language. Or if something bad happened to you, you'll be surprised and express it in that target language. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that being immersed by the language, and just having this language attacks all the time in your brain, it will, like, eventually in your system, you will have this language. You will have this language in your blood. I'm done for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find it beneficial, and I hope it can help you out more to reach that fluency and this flow in your target language. And yeah, that's it. Just let me know in the comments if you have anything that you're struggling with and you want me to make a video about it. I will be more than happy to do that. And I will see you soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that I'm gonna be more consistent with content creation and like making videos for YouTube, because I just want to help you guys and grow this channel together. So yeah, thanks so much. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.